Tate here. In the last video, we talked about guidelines you should follow when buying a home. Today, we're going to do the same thing, except when buying a car. For a lot of people, their car payment is the biggest single debt payment that they have to make every month. So knowing what you're getting into when buying a car is a great idea. And for these guidelines, I have to give another shout out to the Money Guy because they have similar guidelines that I pretty much agree with, but I'll mention something that they don't particularly mention. And these guidelines when buying a car is the 23-8 rule. You should always put 20% down. The loan should never exceed 3 years in length, and the payment every month to the car should never exceed 8% of your gross monthly income. So what that might look like is if you want to buy a $20,000 car, you must put $4,000 down, and the term cannot be longer than 3 years, and you need to make sure that that monthly payment is less than 8% of your gross monthly income. In the Finance Facilitator tool, which is linked in my bio, we have a car buying calculator which can help determine for you if you can afford this car or not. Here we have two examples, car one and car two. Car one abides by all of the guidelines that I previously talked about, whereas car two does not. So if you're interested in buying a car, use this car buying calculator and let it tell you whether you can afford that car or not. The only other thing I'll mention about car buying is pay attention to the interest rate. If you are between 20 and 25 years old, you should probably not exceed 10% of interest. And every 5 years, it'll go down about 0.5%. So 26 to 30, about 9.5, 30 to 35, 9, and so on and so forth. You want to make sure your interest rate isn't too high so you're not drowning in debt. And with all of these guidelines, the recommendation is to just buy a used car in cash. That is always the number one option. You just need a nice, reliable car to get you from point A to point B safely. But if buying a used car isn't an option for you, or you just want a new car, use the guidelines that I talked about in this video to help you do so. And that's gonna be it for car buying. If you have any questions, comment them down below or email me at edutate.me@gmail.com and I'll make a video about it. See y'all next time.